I'm so glad to introduce our project, our cooperation with GHF in China. Because it is very, very important for the historical cities of China, because maybe we are doing some pioneer things. Today I would like to introduce the experience about the international public-private partnerships for China historical cities, and I will be focusing on the Lijiang project, the ancient town of Lijiang, because Han Li she had presented the project of Pingyao. So I would like to introduce the first project of GHF in China. So it is a picture of the old town of Lijiang. The ancient town of Lijiang is located in Lijiang Bazi, with 2,400 meter altitude in Yunnan province, the southwest of China. And surrounded by the mountains, there is a magnificent snow-capped Yulong Mountain. Yulong Mountain on the north of Bazi. And the rivers and the springs and ponds constitute a diverse water resources network here. So it is a very livable environment here. And Lijiang Ancient Town included 3 parts, Dayang Ancient Town, and Baisha housing cluster, and Shuhe housing cluster, all of which are constructed depending on local geographic condition and for it display abundant local cultures and ethnic groups. So it is not only, I just mentioned some, show you some pictures, so that you can find the natural environment of this Lijiang Bazi, the river and the snow mountain and the lake from the water from the snow mountains and from the spring. And also we can find the Naxi and Bai people, these local people. And they are their own religious and their own, the languages and handwritings, etc. For example, it is a still living cartography. Yeah. So, and also they have their many folk activities. And the most important, because the Naxi people, they have their own ideal, the philosophy about the living condition. They said that they are very simple philosophy that is the natural environment and the human environment, they are the brothers. They are the brothers. That to say, the human, the man couldn't, destroy the natural environment, and they should be together, harmony. So it is very simple, but they formed the, at last, they formed the built environment of Lijiang Ancient Town. So that we can find the natural environment and the cultural environment and the built environment. They are working together. They worked together and they are working together. So we couldn't just work for only the built environment without the cultural environment and the natural environment. That to say, if we think about the heritage conservation for this World Heritage Site, and we should think these 3 elements together because they are together. So it is a basic concept of this project. We have done our master conservation plan for all the Lijiang Ancient Town, but today I have no time to explain the details. I just want to explain our project about the public and the private partnership in the field of the historical preservation. And because of the outstanding universal values of Lijiang Ancient Town, and in 1997, Lijiang Ancient Town was listed in the World Heritage Site and marked as the typical combination of distinctive scenic and local flavors and natural landscapes with special values stands through strong earthquake in 1996. Yeah, well kept because of it is a wooden structure, so it is very flexible to sustain after the earthquake. So it is very, very important in China. The how to say, the wisdom of the wooden structure, yeah, and well kept architecture and effective restoration work, as well as the authentic reflection of history. So Lijiang is added into the World Heritage list. But after the inscription, and there is more and more tourists, they came to Lijiang Asian city. And with the very rapid tourism development and the historical architecture conservation, particularly the conservation of traditional house, is facing great challenges. Because in China, maybe we have a very well-developed system of the conservation of the monument, archaeological site. For you have how to say, the just like the India project, etc. And in China, there is a very well-developed system about it. But for this project, we can find that the majority elements of this Asian city are the vernacular architecture, the courtyard. They are not so remarkable as the temples and as the how to say, the great walls or the city wall. There is no city wall in Lijiang. But all of these vernacular architecture are very, very important for this World Heritage Site. So why we are focusing on the protection and maintenance to this courtyard? Because at that time, after the inscription, with the rapid tourism development, there is so many demand to rent the courtyard, to open the shop, and to modify as a hotel, and etc. And so that if we have any guidelines and any cultural, and the people, they just want to modify it as they wish. So they didn't know the vernacular architecture is so how to say, important, or so it is a very it create a very how to say, important problem at that time. And so now we from 2002, and GHF asked me if I can work with GHF and for this Asian city. And we are at first we have done a master conservation plan, and then we decided to do some to create some public policies to implement our master conservation plan. And one is another management plan, and the most important thing is this plan of the subside funds for rehabilitation of traditional houses, because we just want to reach two goals. The first is to guarantee the authenticity and integrity of World Heritage, because as a living World Heritage, our work strengthens on integrated conservation rather than considering it as a single monument. So traditional house is both original heritage carrier of Lijiang and the architectural style with excellent combination of nature and craft, art and utility of its people, the Nashi people, and boasting high intangible and tangible cultural heritage value. So a long-term and effective proactive system for traditional house is the best guarantee for protecting authenticity and integrity of World Heritage. So it is the first goal. And the second is to improve the living environment and protect the local people's benefit, remain social fabric. And we should, because it was under the challenge threatening local people's benefit and the social fabric caused by rapid growth of tourism after being World Heritage, and the local people, they just want to remove out and to, how to say, leave the courtyard to the immigrant, to the outcoming. So it caused a very how to say problem. So another thing, because if we just want to protect the protect the living heritage, and we couldn't ask or order the local people to live in a very poor condition. So we should improve the living conditions. And the several detail of this plan is a public-private financial cooperation. That to say that local government and the GHF will create a fund, and the private will will support themselves, and this money put together. And also it is project is about the authentic guided restoration and infrastructure. And also the average subvention is about 15,000 yuan per family and about 40,000 yuan per courtyard. And of course, we have an auditor before and after projects to control the quality. And to how to guide the local people to restore their own courtyard, and we have done the household manuals. So it is all the documents of each courtyard, and the Shuhe cluster and the Baisha cluster, and each one we have a very detailed document. And so this is just before and after, and it is at last. It is a last image that because of this project, and we have gone the 2007 UNESCO Asia Pacific Heritage Awards. The award is the conference is the conservation of 174 traditional houses in the World Heritage Site of Lijiang Ancient Town marks a significant step forward in public-private efforts to safeguard vernacular heritage. The partnership between the residents, management authorities, external conservation experts, and donors allows for a broad-based and participatory conservation approach within the framework of the overall World Heritage Site Conservation Management Plan. So it was given by the UNESCO. Okay, this is a pinyo, you have know it. Thank you very much.